Hello, and welcome to August Learning Solutions, your primary source for learning. Today's topic, how to create tests with August Learning Solution test bank questions while using Google Forms. I'm Victoria Randall, a master's prepared nurse and a die-hard advocate for August Learning Solutions CNA textbook. This textbook has been the best practice choice for many CNA schools around the nation. One of its best features, I'd have to say, is its ability to easily integrate with technology for today's learner. In this video, I will show you how to take test questions from the instructor's portal and then create online tests for your students to easily access. Now, you can use a multitude of platforms such as Jotform or Typeform, Google Forms, and etc. I choose Google Forms because, well, for one, it's free, and as a school owner and instructor, I like anything that is free. 2, it's also easy to use, and 3, the answers can be protected. Now, before we get started, you may be thinking, Victoria, why would I want to create test questions online when my course is in person? Well, here's my answer. After COVID, many schools learned very quickly that at any given time, you may have to adapt to remote learning. I've helped many schools convert to online learning during the pandemic and even after in preparation for the unknown. Also, even if your school is an in-person school and not online, creating tests that are electronic will save you a massive amount of time as an instructor because you can set up Google Forms to grade the tests for you. That's right, no more grading exams. Yes, it takes time getting it set up, but once it's done, it's done. Go ahead and follow along with me and let's get it set up now. First, go to your August Learning Solutions instructor portal and log in. Be sure to always have this page bookmarked so you can easily find it as it's not found on the August Learning Solutions website, for protection purposes, that is. Once there, click on Test Bank to access your test questions. For this exercise, I'm going to stick with Chapter 1 test questions. Go ahead and download your chosen chapter test to convert to an online format. Next, log into your Gmail account. Yes, you must have a Gmail account in order to use the service. After you log in, visit the waffle icon here and click it. Inside, you will see an array of Google apps. Find the purple Forms app and click it. Once you click it, you'll come to this screen here. On this screen, you can create a new test by clicking on the blank form here. Just hit the plus sign and a document will pop up so you can get started. This new purple form that pops up will be untitled. Please name this document as specific as possible. For this exercise, I will name this form August Learning Solutions Chapter 1 Test Version 1. I did that because I usually make multiple versions in case students get crafty and copy the test questions and then share them. Under, you may see an area that says Form Description. You can add the name of the chapter here if you'd like. On the far right, you will see that there are options to choose from. Let's review them. The plus sign you can click whenever you want to add a new question. The arrow you can click to import a list of questions. Now please note, this only works if you are importing from another Google form. Here you'll see the double T. That is for when you want to add titles or descriptions to your questions. The mount image you see here is used for when you want to get a little spicy and add visuals like pictures to your questions. And then the next one underneath it, this play sign, that's what you'll use whenever you want to upload videos. And finally, the 2 rectangles you can see here will actually divide your test up into sections. This may be a great feature for final exams. Now, before we go any further, we need to be sure that Google Forms knows that this is a quiz so we can actually add in grading. Click the settings option and turn on the following features. Make this a quiz. You can decide whether you want the student to know their grade right away or if you want to conduct a manual review afterwards. I highly suggest you read all the options here and decide what features you want to implement. After making your choices, you can toggle back to the questions. Now, let's get started and add some questions. Let's take questions from one of the chapter's tests. You can copy the questions and paste it here in this field. Notice to the right, there is a drop-down menu that allows you to choose between multiple choice questions, checkboxes, drop-down menus, and etc. For purposes of this exercise, we will use the multiple choice option. Now, copy all the answers to the question at once. Click on the option 1 answer queue and paste. You will notice all answers will populate as their own answer option. At the very bottom of the section, you will note in the blue area that says answer key. Please click this link and it'll allow you to mark which answer is the correct one. You can even get a chance to explain the rationale for student viewing purposes, which I really personally like because I was always the student who needed to understand the why, so this is very helpful. Be sure to make every question required by clicking here, or else students will be able to skip the question. Now, you're all done with your test and you're ready to send it to your students. So, you can go in the upper right-hand corner and click the Send button. Once you click the Send button, you can do the following. Either enter in your student's email address here, or you can go here to get a link which you can share with your students and they can access the test, or you can embed the test into maybe a learning platform of your choice. After you're done, if students have actually answered your test questions and you want to go and see their answers, there's a response button right in the middle. When you click the response button, you will see the student's name, their email, and then their answers to the test questions. Also, if you added in the grading component, the grading system, you will see how many points the student got, what questions they got right, and what questions they got wrong. This concludes our how to create online tests with August Learning Solutions test bank questions while using Google Forms. If you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button and even subscribe for more great content just like this. Our goal at August Learning Solutions is to be your primary source for learning because even instructors have to learn too. Bye. Need access to our free instructor resources? You can contact our sales team or email us.